Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio. Revelio.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I'd like to answer.
What governmental body?
The International.
No, that's in... The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707. Which dragon...
The Antipodes.
No, Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging... Who founded the
Hengist.
That's right! It is believed the hide behind was...
A demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known to repel...
The Patron.
Well done. Who published the law?
Lavandamont.
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be... What does the Hogwarts...
Never tickle.
Correct! Which magical creature is the...
The Basilisk.
That's incorrect. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. Where is Ilvermorny School?
The Amazon.
No. Ilvermorny. The American School. What is the most powerful...
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person. Are you interested in
I don't have time.
That's fine. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio will make quick work of this.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your... Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various...
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that it'll be the end of the year in... I'll provide a final assessment. Until then, well...
Very well, thanks. The more I learn about Ran... I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included... I believe that he was willing...
Any other pet?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he wasn't sure what they...
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad.
So am I. Seeing him, I for one can't help but look over...
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet... I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that. This is the view painted on the...
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted...
Do you think there's a connection?
I've no idea, but perhaps there's
We need to see what they're doing.
Very well. After you.
Revelio. There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Only I can get my hands on things for that jewel.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
No.
Your spells glance off of me. I've been fighting.
You won't get away with that. I won't let.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
shall avenge your death. Get away with that.
Revelio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you.
Revelio.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now. Who's there?
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. Revelio.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
How nice of you to stop by.
Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes,
Revelio.
or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Repair it.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all declared war.
Rebellion.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting. Certainly cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors take credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it. Revelio.
To find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of camp...
She seems to have been...
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Fel...
And why hide it behind cryptic...
Isadora and Percival Rackham.
Rackham?
His are some of the memories I've seen.
This is all rather baffling. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here... And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Should we head there now?
We should wait. All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock.
A goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she...
I do, but not all
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Fel?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not...
Why would I listen to someone so
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
Oh, I do know when to Unbelievable.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Is the knee reversal hex really sensitive? You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Let's go!
Work hard and don't be afraid.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
One less human to worry about.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, as I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. It's worthy of further...
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Am...
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asked...
I didn't, I promise.
Good. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet. Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've read the world of another spider. I see that's...
Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine. This is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Revelio, surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans.
Of course. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone back. Hold on to that diary entry. Then.
It does mention something else.
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond.
Do you think the pages...
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stands on the side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Why did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Revelio. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio.
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio. Revelio.
That worked. Keep going.
Levioso!
Confringo! Interior!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Guardi Leviosa. Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Interior.
Dead end. Nothing. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. I'm taking it. Let's get... I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you!
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far risky.
Good. We're agreed. We don't
I do think we should talk to him.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one...
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless. Go then. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio. Here. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Here. Wishbone Bridge complete. Here. Revelio. Here. Revelio. Here.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
Confringo!
Here! Imperio! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio. Confringo. 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 Revelio. Alohomora. Arresting momentum. Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo!
Rather Anne not know what has to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. Did only... Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Silent as a grave.
Belcott's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight. You'll not win here.
Sebastian, be careful. Mine.
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Revelio.
I'm handling it.
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
You cold ass!
Boy, what have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
You did what you had to.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own.
It might be best to let him calm down a while.
You may be right.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly...
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against... That you are defending Sebastian's behavior. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down... Why, Sebastian?
Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's so...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form.
Huh?
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know...
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that...
We just lost our parents, and we were packed. She was carefully organising her prized possessions. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, it holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since.
Be careful, Sebastian.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connection.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world.
I'm sorry that we both...
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts.
What do you mean, to be?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix. The phoenix was the most beautiful. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, as Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear, and Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing him.
It sounds to me as...
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Deke often wonders what... Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now,